We all know what happened, right? But we don't know the why. We don't know the real purpose, right? Shouts out to at Kwame Brown Bus Life, Angela Stanton. Shouts out to all of them. Now, it was sad to see what happened to everybody on everybody at Tops. It was sad to see. I'm gonna say myself, I was one who was very sad to see all those people who were victimized just because of the color of their skin, just because someone needs to make a statement, right? We've seen things, they've taken down 2 videos that I tried to post. Even when I changed the titles, YouTube said no. So those videos might be on the Patreon because they won't allow them here. I don't know why, I don't know what I did, but we saw the Asian hate act, right? We saw an act put in place. We saw $50 million go into a plan, but there is no black hate group, no act for that for us. But the Asians get everything right away. I mean, right away. Has the president even spoken about it? I haven't seen Joe do anything. Did he go to Buffalo to visit and go and meet with the people that elected him and put him in office? Mm-hmm. Well, Angela, her people live in Buffalo. They live about a block away. I have family in Buffalo that live like down the street from Tops. Tops is a very popular place in Buffalo. But it was weird to me that they show Benny the Butcher and they show Conway when they were talking about like what people need to do for Buffalo. They were saying, yeah, and some of the people that's from Buffalo and, artists such as Benny the Butcher and Conway, they're from Buffalo and they looking at them trying to say at first, well, it's the music. The music is doing this. Then they realized what really went down and that changed the whole narrative. When they realized that it was a guy who drove damn near 4 hours, not 2. Like they tried to reduce the hours. They did everything. This guy drove 4 hours, had it stocked, had it planned to go to this remote location where he knows no one. Then there's this black guy who's been there all day talking to the press. He was on television on like 3 different programs. Then he said, "Oh, I talked to him yesterday and we talked about science and philosophy and we did this. He told me his name was Peter or something." Like, yeah, we talked and he was not the kind of guy. He was jittery. He had on a shirt that said genius. So I wanted to see if this guy was a genius. So we started talking about it and I bought him a drink. And it's like, who put you on the news? Who put this guy on the news? Well, you're looking at a situation where things are just crazy. Like really, just crazy. I don't even understand some of the provisions that they have in place. It's like the whole world is nuts. They're trying to make this a gun ban, and we got to ban the guns, and they want more outcry. So they have a situation like this. It goes back to the gun laws, and we got to do this. We got to make people safe, and people will be a lot safer if they were able to control their own lives and narratives, and they cut off all these people trying to tell them what to do. Society be well better off. You got a bunch of drones out here now. People are just drones. They're waiting on the news to tell them what things are, rather than telling them the truth. Well, the thing is that every town in the United States of America should have a carry and conceal license. Because if the other person got a gun too, you're going to be a little bit hesitant to want to pull some shit like that. Notice, in states where they got carry and conceal, less crime. You don't hear that. That's why. That's why you think you don't see. You can't get a gun license. If you take a gun to Manhattan, you're a fool. Because if you go to Manhattan strapped, buddy, believe me, the jail time will they can't get through adding all those years they finna give you. Um, no, you're looking at principle of. I just don't understand where's the vice president, where's the president, where's anybody talking about a bill for us, the human rights bill for us. I mean, damn, we are human. Yeah. But where is Sleepy Joe? I don't want to see him eating pizza. He's sleepy old Joe. Well, that's the thing. Everybody who comes along, there's always a theme to the party or a theme to the system. And one of the main themes in this system is, yeah, one of the main themes now is you got to get, yeah, well, that's the thing. One of the things now is you got to get in line and just hope that Joe feels generous, which he isn't. So you right back in the same situation all over again. Should have kept Trump. I mean, I don't know if either one was better. We just you need a real leader in place. But that's never gonna happen. So it's almost like you're on your own. You are it out of luck. If you're waiting on a president to do something for you, you are ucked. Okay? So that's what that means. So you have to make it in this new modern era. You have to make your way in the figure eight. You got to watch the way the world is turning, see where the revenue is, and say, how do I get there? How do I make myself needful rather? That's the key. Biden is sitting here milking basically what is a no-show job, and he's coming out and he can't even get everything right. Meanwhile, they're just screwing things up all over again. No, Joe Biden is a flat out racist that's trying to portray like he's not anymore. This man was a stark racist his entire life, said some of the most damning things about black people, and black people still forgave him and put him into office. That's what we did. I cannot make that up. Well, Russia was in its position to become a superpower again, which it still is, and the United States want to keep that from happening. Trump was not the right person to have in there. His relationship with Russia is entirely different. Russia get back to being self-sufficient. See, Russia don't have food. If you don't have food, you got you got a problem. You can't you keep eating bullets and gunpowder. It's literally they snort gunpowder in like Africa and stuff, mixed with coke. It's crazy. They be wonder why their brains be gone. Seriously, they do that. Crazy people. Coke and gunpowder mixed together. They got a name for it. And they snort it. It's crazy. You they hallucinate, see all kind of craziness. So no, Ukraine has food. They have great crops. See, that was the thing when they lost Ukraine and the the Soviet Union broke up. There was no more union, and they all went independent. Ukraine was very self-sufficient because they had all the cleaner water than Russia. They had a lot of different things, and it's connected to Russia. Like it's basically a dividing line between the two. But Ukraine is quite big, and bigger than what people can see on a map, because of the mountains and the escapes. The 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 takeover is a slow process. They've only taken over like some of the opening parts of it, but uh, it's a bit of a struggle right now for them. It's a bit of a struggle, and a lot of people don't understand how this process of elimination is. It's costing millions of dollars a day just to keep this war going. So outside support is very helpful in this situation. So a lot of people who have interest in Russia being successful with the Ukraine is China, because they want to put a lot of pressure on the United States so that they can sell and do what they want to the United States and make us basically wholesale, and they'll get ready for an invasion of the United States very soon as far as the market, taking over the market and everything else, and the economical system, which will never happen because this is a place of distribution. They don't really want to put us under their control of curfews and hours and their laws and regulation. They want us to still do what we do because we consume all of their products, basically anyway. But now they want to control the market to where we cutting off Korea's, they want it all. They came there, they want to lose everything. They want everything to go through them, or they can go around you to get it. They trying to build a super highway to go to the UK, which anybody drove that, it would take hours upon hours. But if they get this thing set up and moving the way they want to, they're going to be ruling for a very long time. That's just right there cut out of transportation and middlemen and everything else. So I've explained all this before on the Patreon with Rotterdam, which is the port between Russia and all the other countries, because nobody can really take a boat and take a cruise to Russia. You'll blow up from a landmine, but from a mine, period, or get shot down from a torpedo from a sub. So where is Biden in all this crisis? He's supposed to be your savior. Sleepy Joe. Where is he? I know, right? He's supposed to be there, and he's not there to close the door. The door is wide open, and he ain't saying a word. He ain't done a damn thing. And that's the problem I see here. Not doing their jobs. I don't see it that way. I'm seeing it from a different angle and a different perspective. I'm seeing people who don't want to be responsible for the job that they took over, a vice president who sleep at the wheel, and they're just saying F the people that put us in office. Now, when someone runs again in 2024, when it's election time again, That's when you're gonna start seeing some stuff come your way. And I'm saying don't go for the banana in the tailpipe. They're gonna start throwing you some free checks and some free money they put to the side so you can go shopping and buy some boots and Jordans or whatever. Don't fall for it. So all you gotta do is not fall for it. It's a dog and pony show. Oh man, B Sun and Burundi is talking about playing for money. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm sending a text out. But yeah, I think HD might be. I don't know if he's live. I know he was at one point. So I'm gonna go check out HD's live right quick. Don't forget to follow him too. Welcome to HD TV with the two eyes. Let's go check him out. Oh man, I'm in this damn text war. Oh, I thought I stopped this thing. I'm sorry, I thought I stopped the live. Well, if they do criminalize cannabis, then there'll be no reason to pull people over. And then they can't get their arrests. Now they still want to arrest people and put them in jail. People that of color. They won't put them in jail for it. So it's a way to lead to them getting them to do other stuff. So that's the case. Go to sleep? Not yet. I had some decent sleep. I don't even remember how I got to sleep. That's how much sleep I had. I didn't remember how I got there. But Let's get it.